off this banger ass music, as good as it is, as much as I hate to do that. Get the game audio going, and switch over. What's good? And look at that, the first... Well, you guys can't see it because the chat box is being blocked out here, but... Very first thing I see. Once again, just like this morning. Somebody going, MSQ, MSQ, MSQ. Dude, everybody, my whole free company's doing it now. Shit. It ain't Eli this time. Either. Ah. Well, let's just hit the ground running. Let's go. Bit of a cliffhanger ending last time, because I got back here after some shit went down and Runar's on the bed. Presumably poisoned, but you still, presumably sacrificed yourself to, make sure we got the antidote to them. To Runar and everybody else, so that's what we're gonna do. Rianjer's probably trying to heal him right now to no avail, so see what happens once we give him the antidote. Excuse me. I just drank a bunch of water, so I might, like, burp a little bit, so bear with me. Heavens forfend, Runar. Was he who forestalled the Yomoran's procession, and in so doing afforded thee time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote. Find it wherever it is, and then... Boop. Ugh. You must live! Live, damn it! Like CPR or some shit. With one hand. Runar still appears visibly pained. Perhaps he requires another dose of medicine. Or, we were lied to. Live, damn you! Live! The medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back to his cheeks. That's an interesting concept. But I won't belabor that. Master Latoya. Well, his thoughts are in a genuine place. It would appear the worst has passed, so his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister to him forthwith. Your physiques, or whatever they call it when you cast healing magic on somebody. A certain magic spell, right? For healers, called... Why is my tank stance on? So if you log off and then log back on, it stays on or something? What? Why do you have to turn it on every time you start a dungeon or something? But when you do anything else, it just stays on the whole time. Anyway, in good faith. Rest, Leon. I prithee. I shall attend to Runar's ministrations. So, that was like the shortest quest briefing ever. Oh wait, no, we got a cutscene first. So you just want me to rest? Alright. Time to log off. See you guys again later. Bye. Fucking 7-minute stream. That would be a record right there.
Runar, thank goodness.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbough, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did. We would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat.
That is correct.
They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbough.
You're in a better place, my friend. No, I'm just kidding. You're alive, man.
Each smile in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her? Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya?
He's gonna flip the fuck out.
No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder.
I'd like to think she's alive too, actually. I don't believe she died, but...
We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Oh,
Figures.
look who it is.
Exactly. This prick.
Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time? Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
This guy's stance.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
This guy's stance hella weird. He's like limped over the whole time. Like hunched over, I mean.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like I didn't notice that either.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Every detail. Alright. There you go. You know everything. I
Flow.
didn't think he could tell the story that quick, but...
The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Holy shit, he's right.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination.
This guy.
I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Not this shit
I
again.
fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Fuck, he's right.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her.
Of course, this guy has the power to do that, being an Ascian.
Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
His face when he's saying all this. You're still a dick, though. I didn't set my timer, so 1 second. 2. There we go. By the blessed dark, there is yet hope. Of course. She wouldn't just die like that. There's no fucking way. We found them asleep in the shade of a tree near the ruins. A fine way to behave when one's companions are in dire straits. Well, he doesn't really give that much of a shit about us, so... I confess, I do not fully understand what is happening here, but I gather we were right to bring this man to you? Sure. I am relieved to know he is an acquaintance of yours, though I see you are not close. If he should displease you, we would be happy to deal with him. I mean, Xenos already... No, not Xenos. Varus already tried that once. Shot his ass. And, nothing happened. The Yomoran soldiers are unlike anything I have ever seen. Their leader especially. To outpace even our swiftest hunters. He is not to be taken lightly. Ranjit? Yeah. He's pretty badass. I'd like to know the secret of his power. Or to his power. An act of kindness when he sounds bored as fuck. Yeah. Could it truly be within his power to pluck Y'shtola from the light stream as he claims? 'Tis a feat beyond even the greatest practitioners of the arcane. Yet if he would attempt it, we cannot well stand in his way. Do you really think he can bring her back? We'll find out, won't we? Though I am loath to trust him, I suppose we have no choice. For now, at least. The fuck was that? The presence of a powerful mark? Well, if any of you guys are watching and are here in Zalera, there you go. Go get it. Apparently there's a powerful mark somewhere in here right now. The Raktika Greatwood. Now then, if I'm to fetch her for you, I will require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the life stream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this. An ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance within the life stream. Once you've found the likely spot, all you need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. That didn't work. No, it's not working. I don't know how to whistle. So, you're still as dead because I don't know how to whistle. To find a location that resonates within the live stream, you'll need to search the area marked on your map. Use your ethereal lamp to pinpoint an ideal location, then call for Emmett Silk. I better not run into that fucking monster that just spawned. Oh, hey, Josie. I saw your message in Twitch chat, too. Yeah, sure, I'll invite you in a minute. See if I can do it while driving. This is like texting and driving, so... There you go. Hey, you made it in time to take a piece of the action. Good on you. Looks like some people found that mark that the game told me about because they're talking about it in shout chat right now. Who knows where these people are, but it seems they found the mark. Let me see. This guy... Yeah, it's a rank S mark. Apparently right there. We're nowhere near it. And with this child class, I'm not even strong enough to go do anything about it anyway, so that's fine. You can turn off shots? I had no idea. I didn't know you could turn off shots. No location that resonates. So I'm guessing I'm looking for something that's glowing. Oh. Okay. Well, time to search. Yeah, so what happened is, on my screen, in the middle of the screen, it said that a powerful mark appeared. So like a rank S monster, I guess. So I knew it was only a matter of time before people were going to show up and try to hunt it down, and they did. But that's got nothing to do with me right now, so... Let's try up here. Oh look, an ether current. I'm gonna go get that, and then I'll continue the search. You prick. Thanks, Josie. You make this a hell of a lot quicker. These guys are annoying to fight. Especially when all I have is like level 70 gear. I gotta check if any of these chests that I've been getting finally have something better. If it's only 3 item levels above, it's not gonna be worth it. So... Oh, gonna have to continue with subpar gear. Unless I switch back to Dragoon. What is that? What are these things? They are diseased. We must cull them before the sickness can spread. I think a fate is about to spawn here, and that's what these things are for. Yep, the fate. Yeah, I feel like I've been here before. Where the hell? I guess I just have to use the item all over the place then. It's probably like the ether compass, and I kind of didn't understand that at first. So I'm gonna put it on a hotbar key and go from there then. Alright, let's see if this guy gives me some time to do that. Let me see. Yep, it's like the ether compass. Yeah, so let me put that on the hotbar if I can. I hope I can use it while on a mount. Screw you! Again. It glows faintly. Near blinding. Okay, I think I found the right spot. Yeah. Huh. Starts whistling. See, even he used his hands, his fingers. He didn't just put his lips together and blow. I can't whistle either way, though. The only time I can whistle is if I'm yawning. It's pretty weird, but yeah.
Yes, this place should serve well enough. Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate.
That yawn was too little to try it. Has to be like a big yawn. I trimmed this nail too short.
Now then, what color was her soul again? Ah, there you are.
She gonna have clothes on this time? Good thing Alfie-Nob's not here. With his eidetic memory. Or photographic memory, I guess. Another way to say it. Being able to draw something out of memory, like, almost perfectly. I love that joke in between Heaven's Ward and Stormblood. She was hilarious. I remember it vividly. And she was like, really? You remember every detail about me showing up naked? And he was like, I mean... She really saved herself again by doing the same fucking trick.
He's done it. He's brought her back!
This might wear her down even more, though, after what the real Master Matoya said to her in Heaven's Ward. He said to Y'shtola that it's, incredibly dangerous and can, like, I guess, sap your life force to do things like this. So, who knows what kind of consequences it'll have on her. Ah, there we go. Emmett Silk is classy. I like that. He's like, we ain't got time to go get her clothes, so there you go. Last time we had to wrap her in a blanket.
Y'shtola, are you all right?
Someone's messaging me.
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
And you're not gonna be happy about who saved your life either.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that...
Tell me she did it unintentionally?
I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Had everyone thinking you died.
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're alright.
Well, don't break her, man. Be careful.
I had nearly given up hope.
Aw. That's adorable.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved.
Just realize how small she is. Just from that.
Is there aught you wish to say?
Dude is
me?
huge.
A word of thanks, perhaps?
Crossguards are enormous.
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful.
Alright. Just do it the right way. She didn't get all
Let us
pissed.
turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel.
So that's how you say that shit.
You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Heavens no. In fact, I was awaiting your return. I wouldn't have known where to start. I'll tell you after you get some... Okay. That's basically closest to what I just said. Wouldn't dream of it. I swear. Oh god, this is good. How wholesome.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
There's a lot of head nodding going on right now. See how he's always hunched over? He stands really weird. Or at least maybe his clothes make it look like that. I don't know. Nice. What happened, Josie? What did you do? I saw your Discord message right now too, so. Hey, buddy. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to the eye. But as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. Exactly, says you. You're wrong, they're better than that. Oh, if I had a gill for every time one of you heroes made that claim. But seriously, we Asians do what we do for the greater good. For the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them, he who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Almost ran out of breath there. Now, we mustn't keep your friends waiting. My usual silent brooding, huh? Oh, you were doing the fate? Well, sorry that happened. Foul echo. Nothing? Oh. I see. Yeah, those things appeared before the fate did, and I was like, what is this? Why can't I attack it? Well, screw that. Where's your home state? Like, where did you have to teleport back to? When you died? Because, like, I ended up going back to Gridania, because that's still my home point. Since I started the game as a Lancer. Oh my god. So many people to talk to. Okay, we've seen that line before. They must say something different now. It was fate who brought you to us, and fate who returned your companion to you. She yet smiles on Ronka, I am sure of it. With your friend returned, you will resume your exploration of the ruins, yes? But say the word and we shall assist you. We are both gladdened and relieved to see your companion returned hale and whole. Exactly. If you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have even noticed. Unless you mean me. In that case, sorry. I am so sorry I said that. I told you, I tire of these inane arguments. Shouldn't you be getting ready to slay the next Light Warden or something? Pugilist. Oh, okay. I heard Pugilist and Monk is like really difficult. It's like, I guess you have to move to different sides of the enemy to like optimize your damage or something like that with each move that you use. You have to move around a lot is what I heard. Urianger once told me that being immersed in the live stream can cause irreparable harm to the body. Do you suppose Yustola alright? I don't think so. That's the second time she's done that. In all of history, there are but few who have returned from a misadventure in the ethereal sea possessed of mind and body both. To have done so twice beggareth belief. 'Tis plain Yustola wanteth not for favour among the 12. Exactly. She's escaped death twice. Oh, okay, you meant you. Though I struggle to form the words, I am glad that M itself was here. One moment. If we can but pray Yustola never does anything so reckless again. I mean, they say once you do something like big like that, I guess. Once, it gets easier to do it again. And then again and again. Well, at least you got it to 80. All that matters, right? By all that is dark, Master Matoya is returned. She stands here before me, yet still I cannot believe it. My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the knights blessed Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Khitan Arayl and put the Lightborn into the sword. I love that phrase. Put it to the sword. It just sounds like such a formal and elegant way to say I'm gonna kill something, because I'm gonna put it to the sword. The Burden of Knowledge. This must mean this is the last main scenario quest in this area. With the Yulmorans gone and your companion now returned, I think it best you go now before they can regroup. With magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxner, the entrance to the Khitan Arayl should now be open. Before we leave, Urianger, did you discover anything that may suggest the Lightwarden hides elsewhere? Nay, though we had but little time before the Yulmorans' most unwelcome arrival, we scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Corel. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the Sin Eater which her late mother did espy was indeed the being we seek, and that it most likely resided in the vicinity of Raktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary. And given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain it hath not been disturbed by men. And our course is clear. We must navigate the Khitan Arayl and make for Raktika Falls. This music though, damn. It's hella hype, but also it's like, it's just got a good beat. What is that? Do you guys see that right behind the, between Thancred and Matoya? Is that a squirrel or something? Munching on like a nut? Hey, anyway. Though you see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Khitan Arayl is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Franco. You are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every ilm of it once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he would be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there. Head east and you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the Ravel. I wish you safe passage through its halls. There it is again. This little creature just photobombing this whole scene right now. See him? He's right in front of Thancred right there. This cutest little animal just hanging out with us while we discuss something like dead serious strategy and shit. Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you will return safely. The Knights Blessed need you. You need not worry, Runa. I shall return and bring with me a long-awaited gift. One the Knights Blessed will treasure now and forevermore. Now, let us away. Bye, little squirrel. Or whatever it was supposed to be. See, it's not here anymore. That squirrel was just there for like the cutscene and now he's gone. What the fuck? What is up with that squirrel that was there for that scene? Okay, so it's a pretty straight shot. Just, yeah, go that way. Frick. Floor mandrel, huh? Ah, there it is. At least it wasn't too hard to get here. Everybody's already here waiting. I can't imagine what could have survived in there after so many years. After you, my friend. This had better work. I have no wish to return to the Great Pyramid. At long last, the time has come to find out what wonders yet remain at the heart of Ronka. Let's open this shit up. You can feel the ether flowing through the door. A gentle push may be all that's required. Our earlier efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard, Leon. We know not what awaits us inside. The Kitana Rhyme, now accessible. Might be time to call in my allies then. It's a dungeon, so we only need 2 people to fill up our party. Let me see who's on. They're all busy. Wait, they're all in the same place too, aren't they? Delta Escape? Yeah. Yeah, they are. I'll reach out anyway, though. Also on Discord, too, for those that are offline. See if they want to join in. Dun, 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 dun. You know it. Let's see. Gotta message somebody. I'll wait for like a minute or so, see if they answer. Got room for 2. Oh. Who can I bring with me out of these people? Minfilia, Thancred, Urianger, and Yustola. You can't mix parties with them, right? No. It's either all NPCs or all players. Urianger is an astrologian. Yustola is a sorceress. And Minfilia is an oracle of light. Whatever that is. But it shows that, you know, her job is like... Her job is a rogue or whatever. And Yustola is a black mage. Of course, you know, he's a gunbreaker. That's cool. When I New Game Plus this, I'm probably gonna do it always with the trust system to make it more immersive. Shit. Well, as a tank, I'm not sure how I feel about playing with randoms in a dungeon that I don't know yet. So if I can't necessarily find 2 other people, I'm not sure if I might just do this with the trust system, just to make it easier. Because you never know what you're gonna get when you use Duty Finder and, you know, pair up with randoms, so... If I can't find 2 other party members, I might just do that. Not yet. I'll see if I can find 2 others first. Let me see what the description says. The Empire of Ronka was a place of magic and enlightenment, of peace and prosperity. One moment. Sadly, it was not meant to last. Though naught but ruins remain, they remain heavily guarded nonetheless. The Katana Isle is perhaps the most sacred of these sites, home to the ancient wisdom of the past. With the advent of the Flood, however, you have reason to believe something more sinister now resides there as well. Cool. We still need one more, though. Alright. Must have slipped past my mind. I'm making introductions and talking to people, so sorry if I'm not like paying attention over here. But again, it's the thing about MMOs, right? Not like a single player game. I have to divide my attention threefold. The game, the Twitch chat, commentary, and party members and friends in the game. So that's actually 4 different things I gotta be switching around. What was that? I've been pretty lucky that so far while I've been streaming this, I've been able to start dungeons like right away. There's either always been someone there to help me out, or... Well, that one time I tried the trust system, I didn't need to really. I was just going... I just wanted to check it out. But I'd already finished the dungeon. The thing is, in order to not die using the trust system, you pretty much have to be like hella slow. You have to crawl through the dungeon at a snail's pace. The first time I did it just to test it out was a dungeon that I already finished. It took like 40 minutes, and that's how much Eli told me it would take too. It took forever. It was pretty bad. The DPS is incredibly slow. If you play as anything other than a tank, you still have to be the one that leads the party, so the enemies will come to you first. Like, you're the one that has to pull, basically. And then you gotta hope that whoever's playing as a tank will actually, like, take the aggro away from you before you die. So... Oh, right. Shit, how do I do that? I think... There. I went ahead and made you party leader. I can't believe this is all the same area. This place is fucking huge. I feel like we're in a completely different spot over here than over here. Okay, it's all good. Oh, it turned into a cross-world party. Oh, nice. Alright, I guess that's it then. Oh yeah, I guess... Can I queue it? I don't even know. No, you have to do it. Go for it, Josie. I'm trying not to let you die. That's it then. Oh, let's do this. That sound effect when somebody targets, queues up an attack or something. That's... This place looks a little intimidating. But we'll just see how it goes. Lencia. Alright, let's do this. I was told to be careful about these dungeons, that they're not exactly easy. Alright, good shit so far. Not too bad. Bring these guys over here. Wait, is there another enemy? Shit! I didn't realize there was another guy back here. Fuck. Of course. Russian Hooters hard. shit. Alright. Right. Fuck. Obviously he was facing that way, so that corner was the only safe one. Damn, I was so focused on the mechanics, I wasn't even doing my proper cooldown rotations either. The fuck? Not the right move. Scared the shit out of me. Damn auto run. Okay. These guys look way too real. They look way too much like actual alligators, man. Scaring the crap out of me. This fool's still alive? Jesus. I'm gonna line him up. Oops. Not bad. Well, that looks intimidating as fuck. Rat Squatch, huh? Murals. Like they tell a story. Watch for falling pillars. Alright. Where are they gonna fall from? That's the problem. I have no idea. Okay, I have a feeling that's it right there. Oh. Ironically, from reading that, I didn't notice the pillar falling. But thanks, now I know to watch out for. No, you're fine. Oh, like that. That was a tank buster. Shit! Wasn't watching the damn floor. And I missed the tank buster by like a split second right there. That was fun. That was an intense fight. Obviously not so much once you know what you're doing, but like when it's new, I like that. That was good. Exactly. They have to give you reasons to push all those extra buttons. Trying to look at chat and my cooldowns. Missed the damn AoE. I guess they're just mobbing up on this guy. It's probably too much to deal with those three. That's probably why I think they kill him alone. Hey, if these guys are here, must be getting close to the Light Warden. Only 2 left now. Buffoons! Forgiven violence, huh? Shit. Hitting the wrong button. What else is it? Thanks, Valencia. And I stopped fucking looking at the ground. Alright, more assholes. I was about to type. Look at all of this. Oh, haven't made it to the end. Jeez. This shit was rough. Light Warden Heroes. Arrows? Like... erotic? Best part of the dungeon. Alright. Let's do this. Yo, poison. Shit, that just... your chat just got totally flooded out. Let me use this so I can read it real quick. They'll drop poison puddles and then knock us back, so you want to not line up in with a puddle. Okay. I'll look out for that. That's supposed to be it. Barely, holy shit. Come at me, bro. Alright, so Rend is a tank buster, it looks like. Viper poison. Shit. I think I used it in time. I have no idea. I like the name of the move, Hound Out of Heaven. Because in this case, Heaven would be taking the place of Hell. I didn't pee for it, shit! In this case, it's like Heaven is supposed to be the equivalent of Hell in this world. Literally had like one hit left. Whew. That was fun. I like that. What do they all say? That Light Warden. That was terrifying. Good. Keep that memory with you. Look at him being the hard teacher. So the Warden of the Wood falls. And thus doth the night return. Fucking Thancred is like Piccolo over here. With Gohan. which is Memphilia. The vine surfing. Yeah, exactly. You got it, Jesse. Still. I'm crazy as fuck. Still a noob to tanking and doing Shadowbringer dungeons blind. The fuck is wrong with me? You're like you're about to go to sleep. The Moogle slippers. Like we're having a little powwow right now with that dead body over there. Like a shake. Comfort over functionality. Oh, your clothing? Yeah. Holy shit, let me read this. Okay, when a boss does a move with a cast bar and it hits you for like half your health or more, that's probably a tank buster. Yeah. It won't have an A or anything, it'll just hit you and it won't matter if you move away or anything like that. For those if you pop any of your defensive cooldowns that reduced, yeah. Yeah, I heard about those. I got caught with, caught with my pants down on one of them. I love that fucking emote. I use it so fucking much. Yeah, the first time I didn't know it was a tank buster. The second time I had no cooldowns to use. I could have used the Blackest Night, but I had no MP. Every time after that, everything else that was happening. Every time after that I missed the tank buster I was just too distracted with everything else that was happening. What are you doing, Alicia? What is this email you're doing right now? I've never seen that. Fuck. Seriously, what the fuck? Alright, we should go. It's mine once again. Not once again, for the first time, really. I've never absorbed light from another world. I'm not native to this place. See if it did the trick? Beautiful night!
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Yeah, that's gonna really cement their fate now. Or faith, sorry.
Aye, that they have.
His condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though he shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. He must be told. Would you describe it to me, Marie-Ange? Paint for me a picture with your words.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful.
That's just perfect. I've never seen someone describe the view of the stars so well like that. I'm saving this quote right here. Marie-Ange's become like a fucking poet, man. Nah, he's always been one, really.
Exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
Yeah, exactly. Not sure if she patted him on the waist or on the ass.
Well fought. Let us return home. The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
She's unable to see things like the stars, but she's still able to see things like this, though. Interesting how her vision works.
Paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments, but whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Alnet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
I just realized I'm seeing death flags for you, Stola. She's gonna fucking die, isn't she?
Always linger after defeating your enemies. Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour?
Me?
Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're
This guy.
plotting something.
When are they not?
Every hour of every day.
Exactly, see?
But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more. Well, I would quit this place and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. There is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would.
The Shadow Keeper and the Light Keeper or something?
Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost. Preserved only in song and scripture and paint.
That was like the Big Bang or something. Like their version of it.
Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again. To look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
The one true god, as the Assyrians call him.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn, she who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus, was Zodiac banished and his being divided.
Okay, so what's happening?
That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods.
What? Primals?
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
These are stronger versions of what we've been fighting.
Quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Assyrians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
It's a good question.
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers.
For that matter, I would say the 12. The 12 gods of the first would probably be the same thing. Since primals are just like godlike beings that you conjure up from your own imagination. As they established. So really, it's like almost any kind of godlike being in this universe is just a primal, made of ether.
We Assyrians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac, we natives of that sundered paradise.
Damn, he's as old as the universe.
Do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Take back what was lost. Urianger, yeah. Damn it. I know, the way that scene ended, or that conversation with Urianger and Yustola is like, holy shit, did they have a thing going? Thancred did tell me about Primals. I don't fully understand what all this means. The eldest and most powerful of Primals. Gods. If that were Heidelin's origin, then what would that make... No. No, I will not take the words of Anasian on trust. It has to be a lie. Yeah, it makes us all enthralled, basically. We don't even realize it. Me more than anyone. 'Tis oft said truth is a matter of perspective. Yet upon this matter there can be but one truth. I only pray it is not his. I was totally an ass smack, right? She totally smacked Urianger on the ass. They got a thing going. They fucking... they've been doing the dirty. I mean, they had time to bond here before we showed up, right? Can't even remember what order they all came to the first inn anymore, because it was at the end of Stormblood, but... Anyway, stream's not over yet, but I do have to go to the restroom real quick, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. So yeah. I think we've established that that was an ass smack we saw. You still definitely smacked Oriander's ass. They're either fucking or they're gonna be soon. And, unfortunately, I'm also seeing signs that Yustola might not be with us for much longer. Between what Master Matoya said in Heaven's Word about how her her vision would drain her of her life force, and then having to use that trick again to save herself, where she went into the life stream. Along with just other subtle things, it just seems like she's gonna die or something. And that's not good, because she's like waifu number 1 in this game. For me, anyway. For those of you who saw my Final Fantasy VII Remake run, I think I called Tifa waifu number 1, and then Aerith was like number 2, and Jessie was number 3 or some shit like that. I remember. But for this game, I definitely gotta put Yustola up there. For like, waifu number 1. A combination of looks and badassness. Let's see, what have I missed? On my chat log here. And when? It's Christmas? Well, yeah, because you're in a different time zone. For me, it's still like 18 minutes away. Her and Runar forever. Oh yeah, it does seem like Runar has a thing for her, yeah. After what we just saw with them, yeah. Yeah. How happy he was to see her. Yeah. Alright. That was an enlightening experience, though not in the way that I'd hoped. Do you suppose there's any truth in Emmett Self's claims? I don't fucking know. We'll find out soon enough, right? Bearing with it. Though recent events plainly warrant further discussion, I think it best that we wait until Alphinaud and the others are present. Emmett Self concluded. How convenient that he should choose this moment to keep to the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present, we should return to Fanau and make certain of the Yulmoran's withdrawal. After that, Slitherbow. The Blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. It does seem like... it does seem like Runar has a thing for Yustola, but Urianger be swooping. Urianger be swooping. He's moving in. He's moving in. Oh god. Simmet says the sky, it is beautiful. What has happened to the sky? I've never seen anything like it. Ah. Pretty cloudy and rainy right now, and there's a bunch of trees above us, so I can't really... Whatever. Man, I hope Pistola doesn't actually die, though. I hope I'm wrong about this. You are returned, and unharmed, I see. Indeed. I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. That the death of a single Sin Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies for whom we have waited these many centuries. And with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods. On behalf of the V's, our forebears, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. I like that. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Kitana Ryle proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. But we do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. But sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in these woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. A resounding thumbs up there. Is Runar still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherbow shortly after you set out. If you would return to the Knights Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect they would be glad of your company. Thank you, Almet. I look forward to a day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. Everybody did a different fucking farewell thing. No, fucking teleporting. Fuck that. What's up, Runar? You look like you're at 100% again. What's good, homie?
Ah, you're returned. And none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Umoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes.
Damn rainy-ass weather is ruining the cutscene.
A sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering.
Kind of cool, too, how most of the time that I've gotten rid of the everlasting light, it's happened to be nighttime. Like, I know for some of the cutscenes that's probably scripted, but like even when I get out of the cutscene, it's literally nighttime when I finish a dungeon or a trial that gets rid of the everlasting light, so that's kind of cool. I've always timed it correctly, somehow.
From that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
But we all know what happens to saviors in the
I
end, right?
suppose you're not entirely wrong.
You're gonna die!
But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say. But please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I mean, I am hungry.
I'm sorry, Runa, but there's still much to be done and scant time in which to do it.
Damn it, Yustola! I want food!
We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we would hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
Hardbert. Always watching. Cutscenes for days, exactly. Oh, how I wish you could stay. But I understand that duty calls and you must answer. Each night when I gaze up at the sunless sea, I will think of you. Of Master Matoya, of all you have done for the Knights Blessed. Safe travels, my friend, and may the shadows keep you. Out of the wood. 76, we're past the halfway point. Shit. Though it pains me to leave, it is time I returned with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, might I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers. Shit. She's about to tell me about, her concerns over, me absorbing all that damn light. I bet. Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Raktika Falls, I fear they proved true, and so I must share them with you. From the first we met at Fort Gone, your ether has appeared tainted, suffused with an overabundance of light not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Hydaelyn's blessing. Rather, it was absorbed into your being. Urianger also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain, with every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray inform me at once. You should hurry, before the others begin to worry. Once I have sorted my things here, I will join you. So I wonder why it is the Crystal Exarch is not worried about me. Because he was the first one to... He knew before any of us that I could just absorb the light safely and it would be fine. So I guess this is exactly what Yustola was trying to talk about, or was saying earlier about his half-truths. He never tells you fully what's going on, so it's kind of like... What is he hiding, and why is he hiding it? What are his real intentions? Something I've been asking for a while, since I met the guy. Like, where the hell he just came out of nowhere and did all this stuff, and why he has such a strong motivation to banish the light from this place. I can see why Yustola stopped trusting him. But so far he's been good. to us so far. We took one last patrol of the perimeter. All things considered, Slitherbow remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. And with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I'll not deny there's a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years I have lived with the Blessed, learning their culture, even going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. I but pray I did honor to it. Oh, she'd be proud. She wouldn't tell you that, though. She would just scold you like she always does. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. I'm gonna miss this music. I was such a dork. Alright. Alright, have a good night and Merry Christmas, Josie. I almost wrote that in the wrong chat. Home. So it's passing strange to see the Crystarium so seemingly desolate. Yet it appears all is well. I know he said he would be watching from the shadows, but doesn't it seem wrong to leave without at least telling Emmett Selk? Oh, he'll keep up. He knows where we are. He won't give a shit. Hopefully the others will arrive before long. I know, we all went separate ways. I hope they were okay with, you know, whatever they had to do. Oh yeah, I think they went to go search 2 other areas for Light Wardens. It's been a while since we split up. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alphinaud and Alize have yet to arrive, but where is the Exarch? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. Oh, there they are. Alphinaud, it has been too long. I assume your presence here means you brought word of the Warden hiding in Raktika? We don't just bring word of him, we bring word of his death. He's done. Found and slain, you say? Should have known. Excuse me. Yulmore has but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvan to defend them. I am glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Yulmore, what came of your meeting with Vothri? Yes, about that. It proved to be... Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you are all tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? That alarm and the time means it's a very good time for me to take a rest too. But let's finish this up. I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the Warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. Settled then. We reconvene after everyone has had time to settle in. Welcome back, sir. Returned from a lengthy excursion, I take it? Very. Well, your room has been made ready, if you'd care to retire. Very good. I pray you sound sleep and pleasant dreams. Thanks, man. Because I am actually going to sleep. For real, for real. So as this cutscene's over and I can actually exit the game. I will do so. Worried about what might be happening to you, my friend? With all that light you're absorbing?
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
What if that changes? What if it overwhelms him?
I'm damned if I know. It's not as if I can lift a finger to help myself, much less you.
Thanks! Jesus! How considerate of you, Ardward.
Look out for them and hope that they look out for you. What more can you do?
Okay, there you go. That's better. That's better. You're right.
Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will?
Yeah, like enthralled. But if that were true, we wouldn't be questioning it, would we?
Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascians stock in trade.
Because the enthralled never question their gods. But they could be different.
Villains, heroes. All a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare.
Yeah. That's how Squall described it in Final Fantasy VIII, yeah. There is no good or evil, it's just different perspectives. That's all.
Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbough look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
Yeah, it does feel good. You reap the rewards of a job well done, especially when it helps other people and it helps them make them happy. Definitely. When you know you've brought joy to someone else, there's no greater feeling in the world. Especially when you really care about them. There I go getting all sentimental. This is the first time we get a good look at Garlemald. I'm telling you, the next expansion is going to be here. It's gotta be. They showed signs of it in Stormblood. The next expansion's gonna be in Garlemald. For sure.
What did the scouts have to report?
Several skirmishes, nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear,
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd.
Xenos.
Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital.
It's definitely Xenos they're talking about.
Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there is work to be done.
There he is. His fancy samurai sword.
These bloodless games make for poor sport.
He was listening in.
Happy father. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend.
Me?
I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
Do what you gotta do, man. What a weird situation this guy's in. How did Xenos end up like this? Goes to bed in full armor. Journey to the past. What's with this ominous fucking music? Something going on? Okay, that's not good. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, damn it. I can't probably... Something that pops up in chat, sometimes you can't, I think that when they said that, they kind of forgot to, They kind of forgot about the fact that you can't send a friend request to somebody who already went offline. It's kind of absurd. I don't know why that's a thing. But I know that person through Josie, so I can always friend them later. Because they were pretty helpful, and they seem to know the ins and outs of the game too, so they could become not only a good friend, but a very useful ally, knowledgeable about the game. Gave me some good tips on tanking and stuff. Alright. Well. So what's going on when it rains? That's a freaky image. What's going on? Ah, I suspected that you might be awake. I could scarce imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of Sin Eaters appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. Leon's like, no, I gotta go help. Yes, I thought you might feel that way, and I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents, but you are under no such obligation, and thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. The Exedra tends to become a point of congregation in times of need, crowded with those seeking solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you would offer succor to those there. Well, like I said, I don't literally have to wait till tomorrow, because I am actually going to sleep. Alright, here we go. After a hard day's work, job well done, I'm out. What was I gonna say? Well, I don't think there's anything left to say. It's just... That's it! Thank you all for watching. Hey Eli, you came in right as I'm about to wrap up. Thanks for the Doritos though. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you all for follows, for subscriptions, for supporting the stream. And I will be back tomorrow to stream some more, hopefully a lot earlier. Today I kind of slept in a little bit longer than I should have. But it's all good. It was for a good reason. Had a late night. It is what it is. But either way, I got my 4 hours in. 2 hour stream earlier, 2 hour stream now. It's all good. It's all good, it's all good. And yeah, that's it. So, since it's technically like Christmas now, Merry Christmas, have a good night, and take care, y'all.